Hi, my name is Kathy Fosno and this is Kat's Creative Corner. Welcome to Tuesday's card. And today I'm going to use a stamp set that I got from the holiday catalog. And you'll be able to see inside the holiday catalog September 1st. If you want to see in it sooner, just give me a call and I will mail it to you or put a note in the comments below, or go to my website, catscreativecorner.com, and say that you'd like a copy, and I will send you a copy of this. And then you can see inside early. But we're going to be using this stamp set, the Basket of Wishes stamp set. It's got several baskets, it's got some flowers to put at the top, and it's got some fun sayings. I'm also going to be using the stamp set from the Watercolor Wishes stamp set, or it's a project kit. It's an all-inclusive project kit. The only way you can get this stamp set is through purchasing the Watercolor Wishes stamp set, and that's in the annual catalog. I use this stamp set a lot. I made the cards for the kit a long time ago, but I love the different sayings on this, the thanks, the hello, the you're in my thoughts, just a note. This is really a great stamp set. Okay, we're also going to be using our linen thread, several of my Stampin' Write markers, and this is the size of the papers that we're going to be using. We're using Whisper White that's cut at 4 1/4 by 11 inches and scored at 5 1/2. We're going to be using our Pop of Pink Designer Series paper. Now this piece of Designer Series paper has directional images on it, so these little images point upward depending on which way you're going to use it. So I wanted mine to point upward, so I had to be careful which way I cut it. It also comes, the Pop of Pink Designer Series paper also comes with several different pieces of paper, and I believe it's $13 for the set of paper, and they're very pretty. I love them, and if you like pink, that's the set for you. Okay, we're also going to be using, well, I don't know if I told you, we're going to be cutting our DSP at 4 inches by 5 1/4. Then we're going to have a piece of Whisper White cut at 3 by 2 1/2, and a piece of Melon Mambo cut at 3 1/4 by 2 3/4. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and I'm going to use my bone folder to give my card a nice little crease. And then I'm going to go ahead right now and stick on my Designer Series paper. And I want it to just go right in the middle with the arrows pointing up. Okay, so I'll set that aside. Now I'm going to use the basket. I'm going to use this basket and the flowers with the sunflower in it. Okay. Now I'm going to be using also my soft suede classic ink, and I'm going to put this on the small Whisper White piece of cardstock. And I'm using the piercing pad because on the photopolymer it gives a clearer, crisper image. And take that off, and I'm going to use my flowers, and I'm also going to stamp them in the soft suede. And I'm going to put them just above, right at the basket level, and they fit right in. Excuse me if I got my head in there. And then I'm going to stamp with the soft suede, I'm going to stamp thanks right at the top. Okay, I needed some thank you cards, so this is a good way for me to get my thank you cards and my video done all at the same time. Now I'm going to color this in. I'm going to use Melon Mambo to color some of the little dots because I want to bring in the Melon Mambo paper. I want it to connect with the cards, so I'm just going to color in a few spots there for the Melon Mambo. Okay, and then I'm going to use, I want to use the, on the markers, they come with two different sides, which I've told you before, but I just want to make sure in case somebody's new that they know. There's a wide side, and which is like a brush, and a thin side, which is like a pencil. And I'm going to use the brush side for this yellow flower, this sunflower. I'm using Daffodil Delight. Okay, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do some of these. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to go ahead and make it a melon mambo flower, just so it has more connection with the paper that I'm using in the background. Okay, I'm going to use wild wasabi for the leaves. It doesn't take very long. This is a very quick card when you're in a hurry and you just need a thank you card really quick, or a thinking of you card. You can just do something simple like this. You don't have to get fancy. You don't have to use dimensionals. You can just make it real quick. Okay, now I want to color in the center of the flower. I'm going to do it with some crumb cake. It's a sunflower. It's supposed to have a dark center. Okay, and then I'm going to also color in the basket a little bit with the brush side. And one thing great about Stampin' Up's stamp sets is they kind of come shaded already, so if you're not a real artist, which I am not, you don't have to worry too much about getting your shading all right. It's already pretty much done for you. So I want it to look like it's weaved, so I'm going to just put part of the crumb cake. And now I'm going to use Sahara sand, and I'm going to go ahead, first of all I'm going to do the shadow here, and then I'm going to fill in, just to give it some weaved effect, a little dimension. And that's all the stamping and coloring you have to do. So now I'm going to take the Melon Mambo, and I'm going to put this piece right in the center of that. You can see. And then I'm going to take a piece of the linen thread, and I'm going to turn this over, and I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on both sides so that it can stick. And I'm going to wrap my linen around. I thought with a basket linen would be a good thing. And we're just going to stick this in right there. And you just want to kind of adjust it however you want it. And then I'm going to take a little piece and tie it right on the edge so that it has not a bow but a knot tied kind of to where it just adds a little something. I'm going to double and knot it so it doesn't come undone. Okay, now I'm going to just trim off these edges because you don't want them hanging there too much. And now I'm going to, couldn't find it for a minute. Okay, I'm going to put this at an angle. I thought it would be kind of cool to put this as an angle. And there you go. Your card is finished. I hope you enjoyed this card. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel. You can go on over to my website, Kat's Creative Corner, and you will find all the dimensions and the instructions and a complete list. If you make a purchase between now and August 15th online, I will send you this card free of charge. Thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you later.